Hello. Happy Tuesday. Oh, it's nice and warm out today. Hello. It's a good day today. Can't complain. Oh, let's see, commands. Oh. Lainey was just acting a little weird. Lily had a little bit of a stomach bug the other day, so I was just checking it. Tux, let's see, Tux was very aggressive. He'd already shown a lot of, he tried to get into a fight with Hoodsy the other day. Just not the best temperament. And out of a whole group of them, that's just how it is sometimes, but we don't, yeah. But he's gonna live with his new family, which will be good. He's a handsome dog, but not the right temperament. Let's see. I probably dream about the dogs. Can't remember any crazy ones right now. Little Tux. Yeah, Tux was definitely the bully of the group. Strong personality. Yeah, a couple times just we would take a dog out of the kennel and put it back, and he would instantly just go at it. Just not the right temperament. We're all trying to be friends around here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I think Ripple was my star today. She really nice pace and good whoa. We just went to CVS, but yeah, she was right there with me. Oughta whoa and walk on. One step, but she was good. Very good. Gelato was kind of spazzy today. All over the place. But sometimes they have those days. They're still puppies. Mocha can also be a spaz, but he was nice and mellow for me today. Did not like the bathroom. We went to Tractor Supply. We just walked in the bathroom. I didn't have to pee. It was just to get him used to it, but I'm not a fan. Took a couple minutes to get him to walk into the stall. And then I just stood there for a couple minutes just to get him used to it, and then we left. Bathrooms are scary places. But that's why we gotta do it. I think they're awkward small spaces sometimes. There's all different scary noises, especially in like big mall bathrooms or store bathrooms. They have automatic dryers, the hand dryers. Ugh. Those are scary. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? There we go. We're back. We're back. No, I lost all the comments. Sorry. We have about 7 dogs, I guess, in circuit. Lily also broke one of her toenails today. That's what Haley and I were doing to her toe when we were closing the barn. It looks fine. She just, I don't even know how, but she broke one of her toenails, so I just clipped away, so it'll heal. It looks fine. We don't teach sit around here. A lot of people walk up and they automatically just ask the dog to sit, but these dogs won't sit when you ask them to sit because you don't teach them that. So, I mean, you can walk up and ask them, they just won't do it. They won't do it on command. My ladies, they've learned that they sit. My mom, they all sit before we give out treats at home after they get treats for coming inside. But with that issue is my other dog, Maisie, is now trained by parents. So she will go outside just to turn around and come back inside and then sit in front of the treat bin like, okay, well, I went outside, so I get a treat. Because my mom just gives them treats every time they come inside. But, or she'll ask to go outside just to turn around and come back in. So I don't really fall for it all the time. So sometimes she'll be like, I need to go outside. I'm like, no, you were just outside literally 10 minutes ago. So you can stay inside because you're just going to immediately ask me to come back in and expect a treat from me. So I'm trying to break her of that, but I think she's got my parents whipped, so they're trained for sure. Maisie's a Labradoodle, so she's very smart. And she's one of those dogs where if you don't train them, she will train you, and that's how she is with my parents. She has trained them instead of vice versa. She's also she tricks them. She tricks us sometimes into she gets 2 dinners. She's kind of fat now because of this. Because I'll come home from work and I'll feed her dinner. And we try to communicate, but I'll just be upstairs doing something and my dad will come home and she'll be acting like she hasn't eaten. Like she's starving, no one fed her dinner yet, and he'll feed her dinner. And, but it's her second bowl. So we're getting better about communicating, but she knows how to play us. She also likes to eat all the table scraps that Lily and Lainey knock over, so. And Lily and Lainey, they are so picky about eating. They'll just walk away from their bowls. They just don't really care. Which is... So she just keeps getting more food. But at least she's happy. She goes on runs with my parents, so she gets exercised to burn off all the extra food that she gets. But yeah, she's trained my parents. I have tried to train them, but she beat me to it.
I'm late.
You're right on the dot. All right.
I'm here.
Have a good night.
Did you see my printout?
No.
I can do that on every dog. That's 3 months.
Oh, nice.
You can give me bigger, I can put in bigger words now. I figured out how to do that.
Okay.
Well, that's for a different reason.
Mm-hmm.
That I can look at and see who didn't get out.
Mm-hmm.
This gives me exactly each dog did what for 3 months.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Okay? This is a different story.
Yeah, okay.
Depends on which way you print it out, but that's all coming off those poo pickers. And I really would like to have white ones now.
Okay.
I'll get somebody to sort out white ones and put them in there, maybe.
Okay.
Would that be a good thing?
Yeah.
What am I doing? Does anybody know? I was making these.
Oh, you did those? Oh, yeah.
I made a bunch of them.
Awesome.
That's what I sit in there and do when I'm not sleeping. You want to hold that up so
I'd
everybody
love to hold that
can see
up.
how pretty it is?
Yes, let's see how pretty this is. Isn't that a great picture?
We have a whole bunch of those. We're going to have those for Dog Fest.
Awesome.
We're giving them away to anybody that'll
Oh,
take them. No, they're good.
they're beautiful.
Yeah, we're what we're actually doing is we take them out to the nursing homes with us.
Yeah.
And I've already put stickers on the back, so you can stick them up on the
Yeah,
windows.
those
and
command
things.
sticks.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. Perfect. I gave you mail, right?
You gave me
I
mail.
gave you mail. And I think the boxes are yours.
Yeah. Well, there's money.
Cindy was just here Wednesday, Thursday. Cindy, She brought a friend. Her friend left you a check.
Oh, is that wonderful?
I told
Is
Cindy.
this Wednesday, Thursday that also cooks?
Yes, I told. Yes, that was nights and then went to days and maybe back to nights at some point. I told her to book a friend every day
There you
and
go.
get the tour and make her have her friends in here every day.
There you go. Yep. Sounds good to me. Do we have supper organized?
I do have supper
that
organized. I
wonderful?
made you baked chicken, baked potato,
Oh, wow.
and then you had that portobello mushroom. I thought you.
Oh,
might
that
try.
mushroom, I could probably eat that again. Yeah, that was pretty good.
So that was good.
And now I get dessert, right?
And gravy and cake for dessert.
And cake for
Tiramisu
dessert. It's the 19th.
But you know what? The woman that made you that lemon pie 3 weeks ago was here today.
Oh, another pie?
She brought little lemon tarts. Did
Oh.
you? They're these little.
I'll have to have them for breakfast.
Yeah.
We took the cake up to the fire department. They were very pleased.
Did you buy them the same cake?
Yeah.
It's a tiramisu cake
Actually,
with the lady
the
fingers.
woman over there, Heidi, bought both cakes.
She did.
She did.
Well, that was wonderful.
It was. I was just starting to pay for it. She said, "No, I'll do it."
Said
And
she-
I argued a little bit, but I gave in. So she paid for them.
Well, that she donated to the fire department.
Right.
That was nice.
That's good. Okay, this is from Jan with a green envelope.
That's nice.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself and spiders.
And spiders. I'm
There we
one
go.
of those.
Snapple real fact. The San Francisco cable cars are the only mobile national monument. The only mobile, yeah.
The trolley, yeah.
It moves, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, WR somebody. Everyone thinks they have the best dog, and none of them are wrong.
Yes.
Wasn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Okay, we got those done. And my other project of the day,
Just put them on that table right behind there. You're all set. There where you folded the laundry.
I found out the doxycycline at Costco is $20 for, oh, you ready for this one? It's $20 for 50 pills, 100 milligrams each. And if I go to Pet's Megastore, it's $12.50 for 100 pills, 50 milligrams each.
Yeah, and that's half the.
And we usually get a bottle of 500. So Pet's Megastore has 1,000 pills at 50 milligrams each for $346.
Okay.
Which is the one?
I just looked up doxycycline, that Harris place, for my own benefit, not at all for this. They had the 100 milligram one. Valley Pet Supply had 100 milligram, 500 tablets for $150.
That's a good one. Who
Valley
is that?
Pet. Valley Pet.
Okay, that's better than what we got going so far at
So
Costco.
I'll
then.
try to remind you to look up and make sure
I know Valley Pet. We have an account there.
Okay.
That's where I get my Thailand too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Okay, Nancy. Charlottesville, Virginia. Okay, you can have that one.
Thank you.
There we go. Nancy. For 1 chicken brick and 5 for the fun fund. Well, isn't that wonderful? Thank you very much. We'll put that in there. And then this goes in the chicken brick department. God bless the chicken brick. Mary's Pence. I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know. I bet they're looking for money.
Mary's Pence. That's a weird thing, though. What is?
Funding women changing lives. Well, we have our own projects going on with that, so we just won't bother with that one. And we've Harold and Wanda.
Harold and Wanda.
Okay, you're drinking Coca-Cola.
Yay for Coca-Cola.
Drinking rum and Coca-Cola.
Oh my gosh, I used to drink so much Coca-Cola, but I stopped on that.
And we have another Harold and Wanda.
Harold and Wanda.
She got tired in the other room.
Maybe she might be working.
100 Greek calories.
Baked apple.
I wonder if they're the same as regular calories. Oh, wait a minute. The phone's ringing. Acton. Service Dog Project. This is Carlene. I am too... You don't realize I'm on live television. Goodbye. Get out of here. See, thank God.
Is that person again?
No, it's people. No, that was a new one I haven't heard before.
Holy cow. Are you getting harassed on the phone?
I am. It's terrible. I can't. My nap. I no longer can nap.
Is it the same person?
No. There's just a bunch. You know.
It's terrible.
The whole bunch of people.
Huh.
Okay, Lisa. Lisa Perry Cole.
Oh, Lisa Cone?
Cone.
Okay. Yeah. I think they're in
Cone.
New Hampshire.
I have to read a lot of stuff up here. I don't see that. Wow, there's a whole bunch of things she writes up here at the top. At any rate, she's from Stratham, New Hampshire. Thank you very much.
Yes.
She used to bring food too, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And she also comes down occasionally and helps Linda. So now we have, did you order things from Home Depot?
No?
Filters?
I think I know what they are, but try it.
I think it's filters.
Is it light?
Yeah.
I bet it's... This is
I
very...
think you can actually...
This is very confusing. I'll bet you. Somebody ordered rakes.
Rakes?
Rakes. Oh no, these aren't rakes. This is a bud thing.
Bud? Okay.
That's a bud.
That's bud. Bud.
It's a bud. It's a air filter for the
Bud.
for the various places that need air filters.
Did you order Purina can or bottle? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
Purina. Yeah, that's us. We'll trade up there.
Yeah. Hold on.
You're getting stronger every day.
But that's what I keep reminding myself.
Well, you don't want to let go of the talent, let me tell you. I can still squish a dog can with one hand.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
It's a little tough. It's a little tough since they put the rim on them, but I can do it. Okay. Fatso's food is here. Fatso food. This is 34 pounds. 34 pounds. Adult weight management formula for overweight and less active adult dogs. That would be chaos. Chicken is the first ingredient. 25% less fat. Huh, okay. Bye. But everybody left me.
Yeah, I'm
They
sorry.
left me all by myself.
I wanted to check on the horse meds and make sure we didn't miss them. And it's possible yesterday I gave them and Haley gave them. But it's just a fever reducer, right? That little pasty thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, two cc's twice a day.
All right.
I can't have any more unless I cough.
Okay, so
I got
now we're
water.
going to do questions.
Question.
And this is Claire. Claire's helping now on Tuesdays.
Good.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Where do I wait?
You wave right there. There's our camera.
There you are.
Here
Oh,
we
yeah.
are. Here we are. She knew we were on camera, but this is her first event. So
I'll get it eventually. There we go. Isn't that funny? Flipped up.
all right. Question. Fatso's food. Oh no.
What happened?
They're like, OMG, Fatso's food is here.
Well, not gonna like that.
Yes, Carlene gets crazy phone calls. during the day. Harold and Wanda, my beautiful dogs. But their noses are black. Both boys' noses are all black. Maybe there's a hair of pink left. So true about Labradoodles. They want treats every time she comes in. Harold and Wanda. I have searched everywhere for the lemon meringue pudding cups except Sam's and Costco. No luck. Well, they're not at Costco.
They're not at Costco. No, it's a regular. In the Jell-O department of supermarkets.
Good,
very good.
Good RX is a good source. Little one eating hay, or think he's eating hay. Don't they chomp on it for a while before they actually eat it?
Who knows? I did see her in the bottom of a bucket the other day, and I wondered whether that was a grain bucket or whether she was actually drinking water out of it.
I saw a picture of that baby in a bucket, too.
Yeah, it was outside. The yellow bucket that's hanging on the fence. Could be rain in there.
Yeah. Huh.
But she was playing with it.
Huh. Cheek to cheek. Okay, we're back up top. Linda isn't off, Dee. She's out back. What? Someone said they hoped you were off today. They said they thought you were off. I said you weren't.
No, I'm here.
When will we see Mo again?
I don't know. I put down in there she's over at one of the fanciest equine places in. You can look it up. Groton House Farm. Groton House Farm. It's where the Olympic riders will all be coming in along about June and July.
Nice.
It's a beautiful, beautiful estate. And how Janine got over there with a bunch of donkeys is kind of beyond me, but that's okay.
Right.
Till she's going to get thrown out in June and July, I'll bet you. But she's having a grand time now.
Oh, because it's off season now.
They are in pastures that you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Pastures are 12 acres.
Right.
Each pasture.
And they're nice pastures.
And they're lovely. Not
Yeah.
a rock in them. They're all
Right.
They're all mowed grass.
Groomed, right.
Oh, they're just groomed.
Right.
I mean, the place is lovely.
Right. We wish we had one. No.
Yes, things like that.
Carlene, how did you start loving donkeys? I'm glad you did.
When I was a kid, the stable that I worked at had Applejack. And he just kind of hung out around the place. He was just kind of interesting. Nobody ever did anything with Applejack, but he was like a dog. And then somewhere along the line, I found out that my college room, Darwin's brother-in-law, was raising donkeys that were imported by the Vandenbergs people or something. And they were Sicilian donkeys. And so I bought one from him, and then I bought one from, that was a boy one, and I bought a girl one from somebody else. And within a very short time, I had 40 of them.
Huh.
Not from the same two donkeys.
Right.
But I kept, there was a big story. I mean, they were very popular, but people hadn't really gotten used to them yet. So I ended up with a whole bunch that really I didn't have anything to do with. It was sort of like how I got into service dogs, because what the hell are you going to do with all these donkeys? And I said, I'm going to drive 8 of them. I had no idea what I was going to do with them all, but I started with 4, and that's what's in that painting there.
Mm-hmm.
But I went from 4 to 8 very quickly, and with the 8, I just about put my kids through college, because we got a lot of money for doing parades, about $1,000 every parade, and we did 1 or 2 a weekend.
Wow.
And we had a couple real in the hotel jobs where I had to drive into the ballroom, and that was $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah.
We were a big rig.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and you were doing it when it was the timing was right, because they don't do anything like that anymore.
Well, there's nobody who'll do it.
Yeah, and they don't want to pay the money on that. They'd rather pay it on booze and something else.
Well, this was kids.
Yeah, kids. Yeah.
Kids' Christmas parties, and we had antlers.
Huh.
We just went in with antlers. I mean, it was a spectacular. The wagon, which it was in the calendar somewhere, red. That's the same wagon that Prince Philip drove. His was blue, mine was red. And the Queen's harness maker made my harness. My harness was better than any coach leather you would ever have. It was just as soft and nice. Beautiful set of harness. So there.
Huh.
But we were fancy. The damn harness took, it was an 8-hour job to clean the harness
Oh, gosh.
and polish the, it was brass and black. Never again. But it was good. We did a good job.
Hi, Pam. Hi, Carlene. I am still not smoking. I don't think I've lost weight. I think I've gained weight or I'm the same. For Carlene, does Chaos ever go out with you, Bentley and Sizzle?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes she sort of is at the door I want to go to, in which case she goes.
Yeah. No
And
dogs.
she does nursing homes, too.
Mm-hmm.
We
Well,
always
and
explain which
Amy and Jackie take her to Home Depot, and the Home
Yeah.
Depot lady saw Linda there and knew Linda was at the service dog, whatever, and asked Linda, "Do you know Chaos?" Because Chaos is their favorite dog at Home Depot.
There you go.
So
She's very popular.
yeah.
Very popular. Not too active right there now.
No dogs joining. Bentley's sleeping there, and I guess Sizzle and Chaos must be in the other room.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
And what's her name? Riz is across the way now.
Riz is across in the guest house. Do you have to have a prescription for doxycycline?
Yes, you do. I'm not sure you do in Australia, which is where I get an awful lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Note to Carlene, you were having problems with the mouse the other day and we're going to order another.
I didn't.
Did you
I'm
check
still swearing at it.
to see if you need batteries?
It's not a battery one.
She doesn't have batteries on this one. It's attached to the computer. You've had the batteries. I think you liked this one better, I think.
I didn't like the wireless.
Yeah,
I argued with that one.
yeah. So we're still in the same position we were in yesterday with the mouse.
But
Love?
I got a lot of computer work done with the damn thing. It's very difficult, but I now am able, from these poo pickers that people give me, show me a poo picker. You can just show everybody a poo picker.
You want me to put it up?
Sure. The trainers take these poo pickers out and they write on them. You'll see it's a brown poo picker with ink you can't read, which we're going to try and improve on. Because we do have white poo pickers. They write where they go, who they took, where they go, and how the dog behaved. And I put that in a data file. And right at the moment I have just about 3 months. Got a few more of March to put in. And I can sort it by dog, by day, by whatever. So that you can see what dogs did not get out, and things like that. And how they behaved, and all sorts of things. It's very tidy.
Tuxedo Tiny went to a family. Is he nearby? Will he be kept as a stud?
I doubt that he'll be kept as a stud. It's a family that's had my dogs forever. It's where Megan used to be their babysitter.
Carlene's donkey story just made me think you could use really old photos like driving the donkeys for some of your calendar months.
The only picture I know that I have is that one. Right, it's there in the.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, it's really not terribly sharp.
There are, I think, some around, but they're all the same.
Yeah.
All in the little real the pictures.
The one I have that's Newburyport, and that's the 3 pictures that are back of the arena.
Okay.
Which are Bush, Clinton, and Perot. That's how old they are.
Yeah.
And they were in on wagons behind the wagon I was sitting in, and behind those 3 wagons, I had a small wagon with a bucket and shovel, and I said they're all full of shit.
Oh no.
And we won a lot of prizes with that.
All right.
We were very popular. I did it was a Manchester. No. Merrimack, Massachusetts. Santa Claus Parade. I did that for like 8 years in a row, and they gave you a brass.
Do they? I think that's the other issue too. I don't think towns can afford to do the parades like they used
Well, they
to.
don't have the bands.
No.
You know, when I was still in
They
it.
can barely keep a light up in a rotary.
Yeah, when I.
Really? They have all these financial problems.
Yeah. Well, you know what they were doing there for a while too is homecoming.
Ah.
And they would pay me $1,000 to bring all these dogs or something. The bed.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it
yeah.
started out being the donkeys, but it very quickly turned to all these dogs. And the dogs we're very popular.
Yeah.
I have 8 dogs. You have 2 or 3 on the bed. Then every once in a while we'd pull the bed behind the wagon with the dogs on it, me on the wagon, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The donkeys got to the point where they'd go up the middle of the road because why would a donkey want to walk into that crowd?
Right, right,
You know,
right.
they'd stay right in the middle of the stage.
Yeah.
I didn't have to steer them.
Huh.
So there are a lot of pictures in the Merrimack parade where I've got a stuffed bear in the driver's seat and I'm somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And that one of Newburyport, Timmy up front doesn't have a strap on him.
Oh, yeah.
There's not a strap on him. He wanders
No, he's
around.
crooked, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, he
meaning, you know, he's looking this way and the other's
Oh,
way.
he'd go into the crowd and tiptoe
Yeah.
around people in reclining chairs and wheelchairs and everything else. And
Yeah.
we put a balloon on his head so we could find him.
Let me see. I'll try
And then
to...
we'd take off. You know, the parade would start and he'd run and catch up with us.
Jimmy. I told you I have a friend who did donkeys in Oklahoma, and she only had a couple. And we did a Christmas parade with her, and I was on the sideline kind of going along. And it was the peppermint candies or something was
Oh, yeah.
the Santa.
Well, that's
the
bad.
donkeys had to go before Santa because if they went after
Those
Santa,
damn
they were going to
peppermints.
throw the peppermint candies. And
Donkeys love peppermints. Now, you wouldn't think about much, but this is why we have frying pans around here. When you have those damn candy canes at Christmas time, the kids are slurping the candy
Right.
canes. They're getting the peppermint on their fingers, and the fingers are the same size as the candy canes.
right,
And it's just a disaster waiting to happen because if a donkey bites, they'll bite it to try and bite it off.
right, because they're trying to snap the
They're
candy.
try to snap the candy. And the same thing with carrots. If you feed them carrots, they bite to try and snap it, and they're the same size as the finger. So around here, we like our donkeys to reach for the pie pans.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's exactly why.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to feed a donkey a treat, I always start in the middle of his forehead and right down his nose and then put it in his mouth. Never, ever reach straight with. So, I know how to feed a horse. Yeah, right. Well, not around here you don't. Because we want our donkeys trained to not bite people
Right,
by mistake.
right. Yeah. There's an Iditarod musher who named a litter of dogs with trouble names like STP, Havoc, Chaos, Mayhem, Ruckus, and Rampage.
Rampage, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
We haven't had a rampage. We've had the rest
No.
of them, haven't we?
No, we have had the rest, yes. Not Rampage, I don't think.
I always like Pandemonium.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pandy.
Yep. At this point, you had one, but you could have one again, right?
I suppose. Pandy was an awful nice dog. She was white.
Yeah. She's in one of your pictures around here, isn't she?
Yeah, she's looking out over the ocean.
Yeah. But then you have that. You don't, if you had a great dog, you don't. Okay.
It does seem to me like we ought to be able to come up with more imagination than try.
I don't know. There's kind of I feel like there's a self-fulfilled prophecy with these crazy names. Like Chaos. Chaos is chaotic.
Yeah?
There is no two ways about it. And some of the dogs with their funny names are the same as their name. What is Governor's Hockey? Claire, they're asking, what is Governor's Hockey on your jacket?
This is my sister's.
No, come out here.
Yeah, this is the mic. And
You
that's
go right over here. Well, that's good. Now, turn around, face the camera, whatever.
there you go.
There you go.
This is my sister's high school hockey team's
Ah.
year. Yeah, I don't play hockey, but she did, so.
Huh.
Go, Governors!
Go, Govs!
Bring your own fry pans to Dogfest.
Well, you're not supposed to feed the donkeys any other way. We have frying pans here, and we have some on long 4-foot sticks,
Mm-hmm.
so you can reach through the fence to them, you know. I get very annoyed.
The new volunteer is Claire. Has anyone heard how Kevin is doing? That would be Hayden. I don't know. Any updates?
Hayden?
Hayden. He was placed with someone whose dog passed, and they changed his name to Kevin. Linda, who did Hayden go with?
Hayden went with Cheryl in Maine.
Cheryl in Maine. What was the dog that he replaced? I'm sorry to ask. We'll have to get back to you, but she had a service dog that passed, and they gave her Hayden. But have we had any updates?
Yeah,
They were asking. I'm sorry. Maybe Karen.
great.
What?
He's doing great.
He's doing great. Thank you, Linda. Siesta. I do like baby donkeys. They're just as sweet as could be. Hawkeye, thank you.
Carol in Maine.
Carol in Maine, and he replaced Hawkeye.
Ah,
I wanted to say Hawkeye, but I didn't want to say the wrong dog.
okay,
Thank you.
I know now. She's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
She
you,
lived
Karen.
2 miles down from LL Bean.
Ooh.
Because when I first gave her Hawkeye, he went upstairs to sleep overnight, and then he wouldn't come down. So I had to drive from here up to LL Bean's and down the road to get Hawkeye down the stairs.
Really?
Yep.
Holy cow. Just
Yeah.
was having a moment?
No, he wasn't used to that. There were narrow wooden stairs, you know. I
Yeah.
could see there were
So he needed
problems.
lessons, yeah.
So we went up and down the stairs many times, and he was fine. Then I left.
Oh, wow.
But I went to LL Bean at the same time.
Don't they have a big pair of boots or something in front of their store? Or
I don't know.
I think so. It's a big statue people take their picture with.
Is there anything else?
I think we're good. If you drove, we're all set.
I did not drive, but I will text.
Yeah. You did what we needed. You got the laundry done and everything.
Yep.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, she did. We did the whole gamut.
Marvelous.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just gonna sit with the dogs.
Oh yeah,
you can do
visit
that.
with the dogs,
You
and
can do
then
that all night long.
Thursday with 9 to 12 with
Yep.
Betsy, right? Okay.
Perfect.
Yes.
Kendall, wake up.
Okay.
Chaos, wake up.
Okay. I was gonna say we could probably ask Karen, but I didn't.
Make sure they're awake when you touch them.
I didn't want to
otherwise they'll
assume
jump.
Karen. Okay, she hopes to come and visit with Kevin after mud season. Karen has checked in with them.
Oh, okay.
Oh my, tomorrow is the 10th birthday. Olive, Moxie, Cookies, Hey Dog, Hudson, Stormy, and Axel.
Wow.
So is Olive and Cookies
Yeah.
the 2 that are alive out of that group?
Yeah,
Or,
those are mother dogs.
yeah,
They are, as far as I know.
yeah.
Olive is not thin.
No. No. Well, all right. Anybody else? I think we're going to head for dinner. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that.
Dinner would be good.
Yeah, I'm going to make dinner. Grace is on the overnight. Haley got the donkeys all squared away, so I'm not going to go down there. I'm going to put away chickens and hens, and we're all set. Bean boots, yes. Huge bean boots. Yeah, okay. I thought there were. Thank you. I've seen people with their pictures.
Well, you know, you can look it up on Google Earth.
I know. But it's like, those pictures are like 4 years, 3 years old. I'm waiting so that we can do drone Earth. And we get the drone show us our house real time. It's got to be soon, right? Next few years. All right. Thank you, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.